Okay, so it will look a little bit on different type of the plans, and we'll see how we can create it through graph and parameters a little bit. We also have other options. It's where we can actually draw or work specifically with a plan. So right here we have one segment, and let's see what's happening when I'm going just to select a plant once, or actually I can left click and select more. You notice when I start coming to one segment, I have it positioned and it's displaying. It will be different segment from the root, or if I attach closely, it's kind of going on the side, so it will be another segment. So right here, for example, I'm going and I start drawing this segment. Okay, this is select as different branch, and you notice I have additional segment created. So let's say if I want to create another segment, okay, and we'll just go create maybe one more right here segment. Okay, let's create another segment from here. And again, it's take a little bit longer depending on the performance of your computer and video card. Okay, so I'm creating different, and right here I have these segments. Okay, let me go ahead and enable. You can see they all apply to same one. So if I'm want to go ahead and create one more from here from another segment, so let's just create, you notice it will extend and create a new segment from what we create again. So in this case it's a dynamically generating. We can look on some of the segments and a shape again, because this is segment it's creating by drawing. The shape is dynamic. In some cases you can always go and in segment modify your shape or inside the axis dynamically, but in this case it is kind of drawing with math algorithms. Okay, the other things also notice we have it now pop up different type of Gizmo tool, which is allowed us to modify the specific segment that we was working with. Okay, so I can select a different type of the segment, and because it all was dynamically generated, so I can go and modify just that specific segment. As well, you notice right here I have it my vertex, so I can readjust and modify a little bit of the shape when I'm drawing. So this way you can create a very custom different plant that will kind of help you to create very unique look. Of course, you'll notice right here we have our effect when applied. So if we create custom branches, some maybe fantasy plant, you can create and export and view with these specific shapes. So these are some tools as well. We have a cutting tool, and you notice when we select cutting, I can go over branch and select like, okay, I want to pre-cut right here. Okay, let's select cutting again. Maybe cut right here. So I have different options of the cutting, and we create overall. Okay, let me create this segment. Okay, we'll select this segment. We'll select our readjusting tool so we can work on this one. Okay, and of course this is our global adjustments. Okay, let me select our small point, and we can, of course, repositioning. The one thing you notice when I drag off, it's kind of disappear. And if you have this problem, remember you always can go back to readjust. Okay, so let me go back to this position, and you'll notice right here when I'm moving, it's kind of going towards our segments. So it's kind of staying on a spline of that parent segment. Okay, so one more things. It's kind of look very weird, but again, it was playing with this, so we can. Let's go just cut some more stuff here. You notice we have kind of bumps again, and this is in preview. You can always go increase or decrease resolution. So if we pop up, you can see how it's become smoother. Okay, and as well you can apply not just to drawing tools, you can also apply additional shapes based on geometry. So for example, I want to cut this on the ends, so it's look a bit more interesting. We can go through the numbers and also modify this way, as well as enable other math type to this plant. Okay, so this is kind of overview of the creating and drawing tools. We have a little bit right here. This is very flexible. You can create very interesting components with this. And one nice thing about this, if you have it done with any other options, you can always just go and start creating, plant, kind of very sophisticated plant. And if you have any additional components to this, you can see how they will be start appearing and growing with your plant. So we'll look a little bit closer again with more advanced on some drawing techniques and how we can do. Overall, this is just overview of the freehand creating tools.